When you see a woman dressed in that type of manner, does it add to her attractiveness or take away from it?
The only way it adds to her attractiveness is if it's a girl I lust for, or it's somebody that's like a one-nighter on a weekend, you know, when you got liquid courage. Other than that, it's not the type of girl that you'll want to take home to mama.
It depends on what you mean by attractiveness. If you mean her look and sex appeal, then it can add to it. However, if that means as far as a respect for the woman, as far as intellect goes, definitely not.
It kind of depends on like the level of you saying provocative. Like I think provocative is kind of has like negative connotation to it. Like I feel like if she's a girl who understands her body and stuff like that, and she dresses in things that like flatter herself, like I feel like I have more respect for her and stuff with that too. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it depends on the girl. I think it depends on the girl.
Okay. I think all women are beautiful in their own way, so it doesn't really add or take away from it. I figured they're all beautiful in their own way.
Think about it like this. You see the advertisement doesn't make you want the product. So that's how I take that kind of dressing.
Ads, always. Classiness is not sexy at all, ever. The more clothing you show, the sexier you are. So, yeah.
Depending on how I see her as. If I see her as a wife, then it kind of like takes away from the attractiveness. But if I see her for just tonight, then she's very attractive.
Normally, honestly, keeping me from class is a serious thing.
In my personal opinion, no, because I sort of look for a woman that carries herself in a classy way. Like she doesn't have to be top notch every day, but it's like she's not one of those days where she's just all out booty short stuff like that. We're not, like you said, not to the extreme. It's like just carry herself in a way that lets people know that she's not to be approached in a way as if she was a hoe or something like that. Just because she shows a little skin here or there doesn't mean that like you can just come at her any type of way. Like regardless of what she has on, you have to come at her in a presentable manner and treat her like a woman, like regardless of what she has on. But in my personal preference, I would prefer she not wear clothing like that. So.
I think it depends on the situation. Like I said, if it's more like in a dirty, like non-respectful way to herself, then you know I would it'll take away from it. But if it's like I said in a sexy way, she's classy, she's elegant, then I would definitely be more attracted to her. Definitely.
Oh, it definitely adds to it. It's like the day before Christmas and my mom lets me pick at all the presents. And at least I know I'm going to get it the next day. I know what to look forward to.
What was your response or thought process because of this objectification?
I mean, sometimes, you know, you just be like, I know you're not talking to me. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know I look good, so if you trying to holler, then that's what's up.
You get laughed at. I mean, guys think, a lot of times when girls deny a guy, they think it's because the girl thinks that she's too good for them. Or, you know, the girl wants the guy to be on a paper chase. But I'm not denying you because I want you to, you know, run after me. Your mind should attract me off the get. Something that you said should have gotten me so that you don't have to do that paper chase, you know?
I don't know. Again, like, it just like, if the person is persistent, then I'm gonna have, like, there's been a couple of times where I've had to say something and been stern about it just because, like, they don't know when to stop.
Like I said, if you cute, you know, it's like, come on, it's whatever. But, like, if you ugly, back up. Like, but I can wear what I want. I ain't no hoe or anything. Just because I want to dress this way. Like, it's like all over TV. Don't mean all those girls are hoes. I ain't no hoe.
I mean, so y'all saying y'all never tell a dude no, knowing that you want him to keep trying? You've never said that?
I don't say no, but I just let them know that whatever they're looking for from me is not going to come easy.
But most women have that mentality. It's just like, I'm not going to chase you, you chase me. But you just said you didn't want a paper chase.
I don't need a paper. Okay.
It's another discerning thing. Like, they both look the same, but really they're not. And we're trying to figure out, like, how do you know as a man?
Yeah, like, how do we know that, okay, this girl looks like this and that girl looks like that on two different statures right now, but what do they want? How can we tell the difference?
It depends. If somebody's coming up to you like in a disrespectful manner, then you obviously react like, get away from me. So like I have had guys like pull my arm in the club, but like pull me up to them. I'm like, get away. If they're cute, then
Okay, that's a whole nother thing right there.
If they're cute, then like you kind of have to like put them in their place. Like, you have to respect me, but then show a little bit of interest. But like, I don't know. Even if they're cute and come off way too strong, that's a deal breaker.
But why even put yourself through all that mess? You know what I'm saying? Like if he's a dude and like why just because a dude doesn't look good, you give him the time of day? But
no, that's not what it is either.
You can dress how you want to, so you can only this guy can hit on you, but this guy can't.
No, that's not what it is.
Okay, you're lying to me.
Can I do another question?
Yeah,
all right,
you mad?
Well then, again, I'm not saying that it's okay to dress provocatively, even if it's mild, and then demand respect later. I'm not saying it can be both ways, because with that case, like you're saying, guys are not going to look at you and respect you off bat. They're going to have to get to know you before they respect you, and that's not how it should be. Respect should be something that you carry yourself all day, every day. It should not change where you're at, what you do, what you dress. If you want to be respected, then you have to think all the time, okay, how am I going to be looked at? A lot of times people think like, oh, I don't care about what people think, but if you want respect from people, then you obviously care about what they think. Yeah. So you have to keep that in mind.
I usually get angry and I'll make a comment like stop, or I might say something a little bit worse than that, or just to let them know I don't like it. The guys who are persistent with it, that's when it gets bad. But usually guys will be like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry. And I don't really make a big deal out of it because I understand that like sometimes people are under the influence. So like they're going to act a certain way when they see people dressed in a certain way that they see on TV, So I can understand where they're coming from, but it still doesn't give you any right to put your hands on me.